inside Laney is easily one of my favorite cars from the NASCAR line. They did a beautiful job taking a next-gen I don't really care all that much for and giving him a great update. The same is true for Chase Race-A-Lot and Bubba Wheelhouse as well, where I feel like the NASCAR line made great upgrades and made easily my favorite designs for each of those characters. I don't think I could say the same for Danny Sorvez. I still prefer Danny's look in the movie. I know NASCAR Danny has his fans. I just still much prefer the original Danny design. But Ryan, Chase, and Bubba, man, I absolutely love those designs. So while I'm typically pretty opposed to Ryan, Laney, and Chase Race-A-Lot and those other characters getting variants, just because I feel like we get so many, heck, we have a Ryan Laney Glow Racer coming out soon, I can't say I'm opposed to a new variant of him from the NASCAR line, because I love this design, and also, it's just a metallic variant of a pre-existing release, so I don't really mind it. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2024 NASCAR Ryan Inside Laney, so let's get started. When I originally saw this, I was really excited because it looked like they actually made both the orange and blue metallic. It seems that isn't the case, unfortunately, right? Yeah, still the same blue color, but I really don't care. I think this looks really solid. In my review of Carson A. Dillon the other day, I mentioned that it's not often we get metallic yellow cars. It's also not often we get metallic orange cars, and Ryan here looks pretty solid. We got new for 2022 there, and a look at just Ryan on the back. Still don't know why they're using one character card backs for some reason. Anyway, let's get this guy out of the package here. You know what I was thinking? I've missed metallic cars. I know that's kind of a stupid thing to say, but for the last few years, metallic cars have been a staple of the Cars diecast line with the Scavenger Hunt series, which I absolutely adored, where they would just take a couple of random cars out at the time and make metallic editions. And then we had the Racing Reds afterward, but and then of course we had the Disney 100 cars. But you know, after the Scavenger Hunt line, we really haven't gotten regular old metallic cars on the diecast line all that much, and this NASCAR series is kind of scratching my itch for just special metallic variants of cars. You know, I love when the Cars diecast line just lets itself be a toy line and makes special edition repaints of characters like this. So here's Ryan out of the package alongside his pit stop barrier. Let's take a look at that before we take a look at him. And as you can see, just like with Carson, who I reviewed the other day, they're the exact same accessories, except this one has slightly lighter printing on the sticker, and I don't know why. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know what's going on there, but that's just how it is for whatever reason. I, again, don't think that was the intention. I think it just kind of turned out that way. But if you have both the 2022 and 2024 releases, like I do, and you want to display them with the pit stop barriers, you can remember that the 2024 ones have slightly lighter coloring on the stickers. We'll have to see, of course, if that keeps up as we continue to review these NASCAR items. Now, let's just take a quick look at the two of these guys together to compare them, and I gotta say, I think I might prefer the NASCAR release over the original. I've been trying not to see these as upgrades, but instead just metallic variants, because that's all they are, right? They're just metallic variants of the pre-existing items, but I know a lot of people will be getting NASCAR items for the first time ever thanks to this metallic line, and also, Vietnam really stepped up their game when it came to eye printing, making a lot of these have far superior expressions to the original, so it's kind of hard to not see these as some sort of update. They also, of course, have those new wheels as well, which is different, so it's kind of hard to not see them as updates. They're not really updates, but they're also not really just special metallic variants, you know, because they have those different wheels and they have sort of better quality expressions. But when it comes to these two, honestly, I think I prefer the NASCAR release, and it's just down to the shade of orange they chose for the metallic color for him. You know, metallic cars can be kind of hit or miss sometimes. Sometimes they look a bit too shiny. Other times they look a bit too subtle. I think this really hits it out of the park, where this honestly looks like a realistic color you could see on an orange painted car. If you look at something like, say, metallic Jeff Corvette, which is a metallic item that I really like, you could tell, like, yeah, that's not the most realistic color, but that's a shiny toy car, right? And then there are other items out there that aren't too shiny. But in the case of Ryan, you know, I think this doesn't look like a shiny toy car. This looks like an actual color you could see an orange car have. And maybe you might think that That makes him not as good as he could be because he's not as shiny, but I think this more subtle metallic color here works really, really well on Ryan, and honestly just makes it look like a paint job Ryan could actually get. It reminds me of a lot of other next gens we've gotten over the years that have sort of a semi-shiny finish to them. And again, maybe that plays against it since it isn't as metallic as it could be, but still, I think it works really, really well, not just as a metallic variant, but also as just a different look for Ryan here, and I honestly think I might prefer it to the original. I definitely prefer the eyes. As I said before, they've really stepped up their game when it comes to printing the eyes here. And, you know, in the past, I've really not liked how Vietnam printed their eyes, but again, as I said in my Carson review, they're going to keep doing this. Keep up the good work, Vietnam, and please continue to make cars. If the eyes are going to look that good, I'm glad to see upgrades to how the cars are made over there. I also really like Ryan's expression, and it's just nice to see it done a bit better here. We've got the Blinkr logo there on the hood, this really cool pattern here. One thing I've always loved about Ryan is that the two sides of him are different. You know, they have different designs on either side, where the blue is here, and then the blue carries on over there. And the NASCAR release of him does such a good job at updating that design. It's crazy just how well they take the original and do something new with it. Of course, his numbers change from 21 to 12. I don't follow real world NASCAR, but I think it's funny that Ryan Laney, the real world racer Ryan's based on, Ryan Blaney. Ryan Laney is the Cars character. Had to change his number and was just like, I'm going to change from 21 to 12. Solid move, dude. Piston Cup, Combustor, Carbon Cyber, and Synergy there. He's got these nice light blue wheels here, of course using the next-gen wheel design. The original Ryan had silver wheels. I honestly think I prefer the silver wheels of these original NASCAR ones over these new ones. Although having different colored wheels do make them match their movie counterparts a bit better. It's just a shame they didn't go to make any of the wheels metallic. Even Ryan's original diecast here has metallic wheels, but whatever. Got the Blinkr logo there and on the back there, and you can see just how well the blue wraps around him. There is a look at the back, the Blinkr logo and number 12, and on this side you can see the blue wrap around once again, similar to how it's done here, but here they do something really clever where it connects to the blue on the hood, and that's part of why I love this item so much. I already really like the asymmetrical design of the original Ryan, and this takes it to a whole new level. Finally, there's a look at the base. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know which of these Ryans you prefer. We'll throw in the movie one as well. The original, the NASCAR release, or this new metallic variant. I'll see you guys next time. Bye now. Wait, don't forget about me. I'm the original pit stop barrier. Ah. That was the stupidest thing I've ever done.